frequencies of the channel. Ubu maka AM musimu makajani FM. So long time ago people were usually using that. Right now more common FM. Yeah, so because right now people use very high frequency waves because they travel short distance and because more people want the electromagnetic spectrum, that's why now people just use the shorter wave. Yeah. Because for you to share the very low frequency waves, in Malawi you have one and a half, maybe 2 radio stations a day, or not more than 10, because they have to be distributed. So because of like in a point, there are a few waves passing through that point, and because there are few, for you to share the waves, then it becomes really challenging. But if you are using very high frequency that passes through a point, that more those passes through a point in a second, now you can share with a lot of media organizations. Okay, so let's go. The side of the transmitter can help or assist movement of these waves. So one factor that actually affects is the location of the transmitter. So you can see when you are saying some transmitters, but sometimes few companies can contribute and have one transmitter. So what are they saying? E.g., a transmitter that is located at that fertile soil are preferred. So the waves move good when there is a loam soil, dark loam soil. That's why we just do a transmitter now that you have body when a body happy like body totally body by your like when you see their food or mounted by so they usually do that. Maybe you have heard this if you have traveled to rural community where transmitters are few, but you are sitting where there is manure fuma or bakora fuma. The network becomes full. Like your phone can have strong internet connection or network connection than the rest of the part of that locality. I happen to deny that fact, but then this other day I went to it's somewhere close to Miami. So in that community, if you are a new and then I went to, I think I was checking the pigs there. So I realized that the network was full. How you guys say there's no nothing but and then I realized that someone told me that when you move closer to pig's house, the network becomes good, basically. Anytime. It's when I started to think more about this concept. Anyway, it's not everywhere, but most of us you find that that this becomes true. The second idea or something to consider about is the time of the day, which the signals which have been, or like in which the waves propagated through ground becomes more effective for transmission of broadcast signals or broadcast information or messages. It's during the night. That's why when you are listening to radio during the night, it's like you are listening the radio from a memory card. The sound becomes very big and with less interference than during the day, especially in the morning. They say it's because, and this is only true with waves propagated through the ground. We don't know parts with the other parts of the other means of propagating the waves. But the reason is they say there is less atmospheric interference than at daytime. So during night it's only you in your house inside, and but during the day it's like there are a lot of people moving, but also there are more people using the radios, the phones, some technologies that also catches the same kind of the waves. So that are two aspects that we can see more about ground waves. So let's look on at the second one. So the second way of propagating the waves is through sky. What are they saying? They are saying radio waves can also move from the transmitter, the broadcasting transmitter, to our receiver set, as it's a radio, or a TV, in form of sky waves. So it means the waves are not moving on ground. So if the waves have been propagated through the ground, what name are they going to be called? Ground waves. So if they are propagated through sky, they have to be called sky waves. Otherwise, we don't call them ground waves, right? Yeah. So these are high frequency waves. So high frequency waves. And frequency, just to remind each other, is the number of waves passing through a given point in a given time. So how many are passing through this point? So let's say 400 something. Because they have also short wave length. So it means the high frequency waves, they are refracted and reflected. So refracted is to be bending. Yeah? Refracted is then now to bounce back the ground, or maybe or maybe the wave, the edge, like to reflect is to bend, then it bounces the edge, now it goes high in the sky. No? So these are the high waves that have been refracted, one, and reflected back to Earth by a layer of gases called the iron ionosphere. So the idea So to reflect. So from the transmitter here, you need a flame. After producing the waves, they bend to the atmosphere. Here they find a layer in the atmosphere called ionosphere. This layer comprises ions. Different kinds of ions. Nothing more than that. So after reaching here, they don't exceed their depth. This is where they stop now. So my friend, this is where you are. So they have to go back to the edge. So they come back here to the edge. So as they are being refracted back to the edge, it's when now this what about the receivers find a chance of catching the waves. But it's not like they just go and they remain there. They have also to go back to their feet, because the waves don't move in a straight way, or maybe in one side. A wave is the side of things. Okay? So they can come back or go straight. So it's how now they are. So this is different from the ground waves which they just pass. Oh, this is a mountain. Let's climb the mountain. They come back. Oh, everything. This is different. So this is how the skywaves are being propagated. Now from the transmitter to the atmosphere and the reflected back, and they move the way they move. Yeah. So what are they saying? The atmosphere is found between 50 kilometers and 400 kilometers above the Earth surface. So from where we are standing, to find the atmosphere, it's about 50 to 400 kilometers. So you move with the brain, going up to where you reach 40 kilometers or 30 kilometers or not 60 or 70 or 80 or 120. It's where you're going to find the atmosphere. It depends on the count again. So no matter what, let's talk to the second. So the higher the frequency of the radio wave, the more difficult for any of the atmospheric layers to refract and reflect it back to the Earth. So it means if the frequency of the wave is higher, the frequency, So if the frequency of the radio wave is higher, it's much more higher, then it fails to reflect the light. So they produce another kind of wave, which maybe we are going to see. But for skywave, it's where they that journey with X. So H waves not interfered by atmosphere between 3 to 30 megahertz are used in shortwave radio broadcasting. So we have already started talking about high frequency. We are only remaining one letter to be V. So to say, okay. So if you think, in Malawi, do we have a channel 30 megahertz? No. It's from 80, 90, going everywhere. Okay. So let's see what happens now. So with HF, very high frequency waves rose to space are picked by satellite and sent back to Earth as satellite or microwave signals. So there are some waves. They say, my friend, I see you are very need to send us back to the Earth. We are better. So they go up. Exceeding this layer of the atmosphere. When they go into the space, they found this things, hands, moving around the space called satellite. The satellite reflects this one. No, don't need to be here. Go back to the end. So they travel. They become now satellite waves. So the idea of satellite is, of course, to capture what is happening, but also is to, because that's why our internet is very slow. Because we use satellite from South Africa to give us the signal. So they have to reflect signals, network signals to Malawi. And then now here, you open our phone and say, internet. Okay. Or we use the cable for calls. But if we had our own satellite, the internet would have been very fast. I remember when I went to South Africa, for me to download a movie, it was like I was listening. So very fast, because they have their own stuff there. But here, it's like you can sleep, you dream, make a little bit, and then wake up. Yeah, you go and maybe have dreams from either a beach or maybe somewhere. Then you dream, you go and chill with friends, and you do music and come back and then, but I have it because of the weather. Of course, maybe now it's becoming a bit Malawi, it's improving in terms of internet speed. Yeah, so that is about it. So to make the signal more strong, we need the satellite. Because there's less interference and also they're very fast, Yeah. So there's the third one called direct wave propagation. So skywave propagation. The third one is the propagating the radio waves, now not on the ground or through the cloud or through the sky to be refracted by the sea or the satellite, but this is now straight line. So by the way straight line, it gives us an idea of what happens. So radio waves move in a straight line as direct waves at very frequent, very high frequency from the radio mass to the receiving antenna. However, there must be perfect alignment between the transmitting mass and the antenna. The line of the side or direct radio wave is very reliable mode of transmission. The line of the side or direct radio wave is a very reliable mode of transmission when there are no absorptive obstacles between the transmitting and receiving antennas. FM, which is frequency modulation, broadcasting, and very high frequency transmission services rely on line of sight or direct wave propagation, and this can be made more efficient by mounting the transmitting antennas on very high ground. So I just laid everything there now to discuss. So when we are talking about FM, 9.5 FM megahertz. Umpoto is bigger about 95.1 FM megahertz. Don't worry. They are using what is called direct wave propagation. They might also use another means, but the main one they are using direct wave propagation. So like how are they transmitting the waves? How are they pushing the waves to go out, searching for the receiving antenna, or searching where they should be consumed is through direct wave propagation. So from the transmitting mass or the antenna, the main antenna from the transmitting mass. Let's have a little. So this is unique. Now we have the transmitting mass. Okay. Now these are your houses. Area 23, area 15, area 47, So the first thing they said, there must be a perfect alignment between the transmitting mass and the antenna. That's why in TV, if you put the antenna, that would be antenna that one, on the floor, the layer touches the web. If you put, I think maybe in the 7 we are more privileged because the antennas, the transmitting mass are very close. But both somewhere, it's really difficult. That's why we get them up on the roof, you know. And you find people they have hung them on the roof. Some even take the long bamboo, you know, putting there from the roof upwards so that it touches the figure very easily. Now, because of if you are using satellite, you don't need much more. You just have a dish or maybe you can just have something inside. Yeah. I've seen some technology that you don't need actually to put the dish or what. You just have a small box inside your house and you plug a card. Yeah, everything will be good. So even this kind of content has to change by time. You guys are studying this is actually relevant, but maybe people who are going to be joining in 10 years, they need to have another kind of content because that will suit their generation. So that's why you need to have those antennas so that there must be a perfect straight line. I went in Cheo, especially the bamboo can be taller than the house from the roof. Sometimes they are even connected to just to match. But if in Malawi we had these 4 buildings, like those in South Africa, New York, or what, China, this one would have been nearly impossible. All the legislation has to put that transmitting antenna. So those guys use stable casting most of the time, like say one or satellite, because that is okay. This one doesn't need more clarification because we have actually so we have the different types of broadcasting waves as far as propagation is concerned. So the first one we have what is called ground waves. Ground waves are electromagnetic waves that adhere to the contour of the Earth. The area covered by the ground wave is the primary surface area. The area covered by the ground wave is the primary surface area. So just know that. Sky waves. Sky waves are electromagnetic waves that travel in an atmosphere as we discussed. Some remain in the sky and others are sent back to skip is the section of the Earth's surface that neither ground nor sky waves reach. So there is an area on the Earth's surface that the sky waves or the ground waves don't reach that area. So it must be closer to the transmitter. It must be somewhere else. So the skip distance, the distance from the transmitter to where a sky wave touches the Earth. So if our transmitter is here, the skip distance is from, it touches the Earth here. So from here to the transmitter, it must be either 1 meter or meters or kilometers. That is called skip. So this one is the skip area. It's where the waves are put. Secondary service area. The area in which a radio station signal is heard clearly because of sky wave propulsion. So in the primary, it's like where the ground waves are occupying, you know. Everywhere, it might be here, it might be, that is called primary. If there are no waves, then that's not primary. So in sky secondary service area, the area in which a radio station signal is heard clearly because of sky wave propulsion. So they were not very, here, but you were there, not. That one just know you are saying on secondary service area. So you can say, you are saying, see, there's a secondary service area. My name is service officer and they secondary one. Really, you will make a poor man, yeah. So someone might say in a video, can you search where you can find secondary service area? Then you say, so already you explain a little secondary. You say that, right? So there is also intermittent service area. Is the point at which the signal from a station begins to fade. Intermittent. So a point at which the signal from a station begins to fade. Anyway, let's talk about another one. It was also the common health waves. Much higher frequency of the electromagnetic spectrum in the thousands of megahertz range are used. It is in this area that microwave transmission is found. So the part of the electromagnetic spectrum that has much higher frequency is where you can find the microwave. The higher the frequency, the further the electromagnetic waves will travel in a direct line of sight between transmitter and the receiver. That microwave always travel by line of sight. Microwaves allow many more channels of communication to operate because of their short wave length. Because they use the very much high wavelength. It means they can travel short distance, but now they become more effective in terms of transmission. Anyway, so what I want you to understand from what we have so far discussed is how do we propagate the this is more concerned with broadcasting, but also the second one is why do we use very high frequency radio waves? It's because, that one is the second thing that I want to do. So we're using very high frequency because they can travel a short distance with few or less structures compared to low frequency waves, and also because because they also rely on line of sight or direct sight. So the challenge of ground waves is because they are actually propagated through the earth curvature, they can be interfered by many things. So if there is a hill in hill area, then you cannot use ground waves. Maybe in fast surface like even we have work in hill, maybe in hill. Yeah, even in hill. Some areas are very here. Let's say you go in which usually is mostly I'm not sure about Shirumi. Something like essentially the video and the rest so that is what from the whole discussion that we had. Those are the things that I want you to understand. These are also privileged to the practical field of journalism media. I know you sleep or chat, but you can buy it as because there was many more channels. We realized that an AM radio station is already the reading for only 10 kilohertz, 10,000 hertz. That's why people use K. Someone was asking me like, why do people use 20K? Even when there is Africa or USA, but they are using 20K. Because his understanding was 20K should mean 20,000. K means 1,000. So to see how much information this is there, we need microwaves to view all the indicators of the resistance. So maybe we should discuss why now we use this microwave. For radio, we said we use very high frequency. Those vibrations. But for TV, we use microwave. So we want to see why we use microwave. The first one is because they say microwaves have high frequency. Very high frequency. So if they have very high frequency, they have also shorter, not just short, but shorter wavelengths. So if they have a shorter wavelength, so let's say this is our magnetic spectrum. For low frequencies which have very high wavelengths, it means, so if you want to divide this wave to maybe 10 or 4 TV stations, how challenging. So the microwaves, they have shorter wavelength. So it means in a small portion of the magnetic spectrum, many of them can fit to that space. Because shorter, it means that. So they say, okay, from year to year, it's, let's say, 1,000. So it will be what? 10 kilohertz. So I'm not stationary the 10. Then you have the regular 2. Okay? 20 kilometers. And when you make it, because it's more than 1,000 million. Yeah? Then so you can divide, you can share this one, maybe to up to 5 media stations or TV stations compared to that. Okay? So you say, because the waves are shorter, many more will fit into the same space. On the electromagnetic spectrum. And many more channels are possible with that. So if we were using the in Malawi we only have one TV station. If you want to have another TV station, then we would have been interfered with. I'm going to TV, TV. I'm going to time. Zongo, Paligana, what we want to have to do, but if you're going to do that, when you're going to go there, because they're stubborn for the same one. Well, so when we realize that an AM radio stations are rated away from only 10 kilohertz, 10,000, it is easy to see how much more information and being transmitted at the high frequency. We need microwaves to view our even deep programs or reality. So the only reason that is describing why we use microwaves is the first one. So if, for example, this becomes let's say, for example, someone asks a question, when we list 10 TV stations in Malawi, and why do you think we have more TV stations in Malawi? That is that. You read the text, well, we have Limama, we have what? Yeah, I think we have plenty of minutes. And then now you say, not because people have money. Yeah, that might also be a reason, but maybe in social way or maybe in economic. But in media, the reason could be another one, you know? So it's not people have more money, there's freedom of more education, yeah, those are correct answers, but what we are now trying to have, the answer that we want to have is that. Because Malawi is micro. The micros are short, meaning that they are fit into the same space on the electromagnetic spectrum, hence allowing more channels to share the magnetic spectrum. So that is really what I'm going to. So before we go for let me just frequency. Two radio stations in the same community operate on different frequencies just to avoid interference. When current is applied to the transmitter of a radio station, the antenna emits electromagnetic radiation. This radiation is a series of electromagnetic waves, one after another. When electromagnetic energy travels through the atmosphere, the vacuum of outer space, a series of waves ripple one after the other in all directions. Frequency is the number of waves passing a certain point in a given interval of time. So as I said, we are not discussing the technical part of this course because it's not intended for technical expertise. Otherwise, if it was technical, I bet with you, we couldn't discuss this definitions. We would only discuss this one and this one. And then we talk and see this is the transmitting. So the transmit. Now, let's try what happens. Maybe we have gone to, but when you go to the radio station, or to any media organization, that operates TV or radio, you find people who were trained from maybe they went somewhere. I have my friend from South Africa, Mazur Natal. He did sound engineering. That guy, very different. It's not a sense of, this one, no, I'm not simplifying, but it's more than just seeing on the don't go issue no one, these are how they do so much. He goes beyond that. It's like a guy, it's like he sees the way to know. The way he has been trained. So you know the equipment, what part of the equipment helps you to what part of the software helps you to purify the words. That's it. So that is about the technical part. Here we are more interested in terms of what is the frequency and why truly the sessions have to have different frequencies or connection. So just to now this is becoming more interesting. So when one complete wave passes a given point, it is called the sign. So if you will remember, we say, if I'm not mistaken, we take this one from 1, 2. This one is the wave, okay? So if this one comes here, then it's called a cycle, a complete cycle, or a wave, okay? Therefore, kilocycle or kilohertz is used to present 1,000 cycles. So if this one, 1,000 of them passes through a point, then it's a kilohertz. So when you say 30 kilohertz, it means 30,000 of complete waves have passed through a point. Satellite and microwave. Satellite and microwave transmission systems operate in the gigahertz, billions of times. So these are very when we have to talk about megahertz, that was the main megahertz. So megahertz is used to denote 1 million. So if this 1 million passes through a point, then it becomes megahertz. So because for demonstration, I remember 90 megahertz represents 90 million. But the number 90 million megahertz. Already the 90 million. So when you are saying for budget for display for phone, okay, on the card display budget, they just like 10.1 megahertz. It means it's 10,100,000 waves. But they are not like 10 million. If I'm not wrong, how do you like 10 million and 100,000? 10,100,000 meters. And then imagine you are calling just that gigabyte. Then imagine this number. What are you doing? That's why they just calculate so that you just say 10.1. So similarly, if you have 585,000 cycles, it means your channel will be what? 53.5 or 335 kilometers. 535 kilometers. Okay. So each radio station is assigned a 10 kilo cycle range of the electromagnetic let's just imagine it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, 8, 10. If it's 10 kilo, they said 1 cycle is equal to kilo heat. 10 units means 10,000. So here is 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I can 10 point maybe 0 kilo. 20.0. So turn around and what I mean. Okay. Then you do what I mean. 30.6. That's why you are telling me I don't know how to do it. So who can go you know what is that? That's why we want a specific when we tune specific. Yesterday I was tuning. I have this speaker. It's not the Bluetooth. Because I don't know Bluetooth speaker. I command them on my home theater. And that is my home theater. So yesterday I was tuning. And then I'm just a woman. Hey, so it's like that, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, let's go here. Next time, we are going to go. We are going to finish up that. Yeah, we'll finish up the reference and talk about the little bit by another week we should have. Because however this is the 10-week test already, yeah? So it means we are having 5 more weeks. And this is 10. So, science. Yeah, already okay. So, how can I just go to mathematics? So let's begin the other one around or let's just say 21 today. We should start today. That's how one. Okay. Sure. We'll just come here again.
Yes, next class will be more.
Yeah,